Lima beans are one of those foods that quietly exist in kitchens around the world while carrying a history that stretches back thousands of years. Often called butter beans because of their smooth texture and rich, creamy mouthfeel, lima beans belong to the legume family and have played a crucial role in human nutrition, agriculture, and cultural development across continents. Despite their simple appearance, lima beans represent a powerful combination of history, science, and sustainability. The story of lima beans begins in the Americas. Archaeological evidence shows that they were domesticated independently in both Mesoamerica and the Andes thousands of years ago. Their name comes from Lima, the capital of Peru, where European explorers first encountered the beans during the colonial era. From there, lima beans traveled across oceans, spreading into Europe, Africa, and Asia through trade routes, gradually integrating into regional cuisines and farming systems. Botanically, lima beans are classified as Phaseolus lanatus, a close relative of common beans like kidney beans and black beans. They grow as annual plants that can take either bush or climbing vine forms. The plant produces flat, curved pods that contain several seeds, which vary in size and color depending on the variety. Some lima beans are small and green, while others are large, pale, and creamy white. This diversity reflects centuries of selective breeding by farmers adapting the plant to different climates and culinary needs. Nutritionally, lima beans are a powerhouse. They are rich in complex carbohydrates, making them a steady source of energy without causing sharp spikes in blood sugar when consumed properly. They contain a significant amount of plant-based protein, which makes them especially valuable in vegetarian and vegan diets. A single serving of cooked lima beans provides essential amino acids that contribute to muscle maintenance, tissue repair, and overall metabolic health. Beyond protein, lima beans are loaded with dietary fiber. This fiber supports digestive health by promoting regular bowel movements and feeding beneficial gut bacteria. Fiber also plays a role in regulating cholesterol levels, helping to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Regular consumption of fiber-rich foods like lima beans has been associated with improved heart health and long-term metabolic stability. Lima beans are also an excellent source of important micronutrients. They contain iron, which supports oxygen transport in the blood, magnesium, which plays a role in muscle function and nerve signaling, potassium, essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure, and folate, a B vitamin critical for DNA synthesis and cell division. These nutrients make lima beans particularly beneficial for growing children, pregnant individuals, and anyone seeking nutrient-dense foods. One important point about lima beans is that they must always be cooked before consumption. Raw lima beans contain natural compounds called cyanogenic glycosides, which can release cyanide if ingested in large amounts. Proper cooking neutralizes these compounds completely, making the beans safe and nutritious. This is not unique to lima beans. Many legumes require cooking to unlock their full nutritional potential safely. Culinarily, lima beans are incredibly versatile. In Latin American cuisines, they appear in stews, soups, and rice dishes, often combined with herbs, tomatoes, and spices. In Mediterranean cooking, lima beans are frequently paired with olive oil, garlic, and leafy greens. In the southern United States, butter beans are slow-cooked with onions and sometimes smoked meats, creating a rich, comforting dish deeply tied to regional food traditions. In modern kitchens, lima beans are used in salads, purees, plant-based burgers, and even dips. Their mild flavor allows them to absorb seasonings easily, making them adaptable to many flavor profiles. Chefs appreciate the creamy texture, which adds substance to dishes without overpowering other ingredients. From an agricultural perspective, lima beans contribute to soil health through nitrogen fixation. Like other legumes, they host beneficial bacteria in their root systems that convert atmospheric nitrogen into forms usable by plants. This natural process reduces the need for synthetic fertilizers, making lima beans an environmentally friendly crop. They are often included in crop rotation systems to improve soil fertility and reduce erosion. Lima beans grow best in warm climates with well-drained soil and sufficient sunlight. They are relatively drought-tolerant once established, which makes them suitable for regions facing water scarcity. These traits are increasingly important as global agriculture adapts to climate change. Researchers continue to study lima beans for traits such as heat tolerance, pest resistance, and yield stability. Economically, lima beans play a significant role in both small-scale and commercial farming systems. In many developing regions, they serve as a reliable source of protein and income for farming communities. On a global scale, lima beans are traded as dried beans, frozen vegetables, and canned products, making them accessible year-round to consumers worldwide. Culturally, lima beans carry symbolic value in many societies. In ancient Andean civilizations, beans were not just food but also part of rituals and offerings. Their presence in traditional dishes often reflects regional identity and historical continuity. Even today, family recipes centered around lima beans are passed down through generations, preserving culinary heritage. Modern scientific research continues to explore the health benefits of legumes, including lima beans. Studies suggest that regular consumption of legumes may help reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, support weight management, and lower inflammation levels in the body. Their low glycemic index makes them suitable for individuals managing blood sugar levels, while their protein and fiber content contributes to satiety. There are also misconceptions surrounding lima beans. Some people associate them with blandness or childhood dislike, often due to overcooking or poor preparation methods. When cooked properly and seasoned thoughtfully, lima beans can be rich, flavorful, and deeply satisfying. Texture plays a major role, and gentle cooking methods preserve the creamy interior without turning them mushy. Another misconception is that legumes are difficult to digest. While some individuals may experience mild discomfort initially, soaking beans before cooking and gradually increasing intake allows the digestive system to adapt. The long-term benefits of fiber-rich legumes far outweigh temporary discomfort for most people. From a sustainability standpoint, lima beans represent an important part of future food systems. They require fewer resources compared to animal-based protein sources and generate a lower environmental footprint. As global populations grow and demand for sustainable nutrition increases, legumes like lima beans are expected to become even more important. In summary, lima beans are far more than a simple side dish. They are a bridge between ancient agriculture and modern nutrition, between cultural tradition and scientific research. Their versatility, nutritional density, and environmental benefits make them a cornerstone of healthy and sustainable diets around the world. Understanding lima beans means understanding how food connects history, health, and the future of our planet.